This is part 4 of Spider-Man and the X-Men. The comic opens with Swarm and his latest accomplices robbing a bank. They try to make off with the loot, but Spider-Man and the X-Kids are waiting for them. Hellion blasts Swarm with his telekinetic powers, nearly killing him, and Spider-Man chastises him for it. As they fly off, Hellion grumbles to himself. In a flashback to the previous night, we see Storm and Spider-Man talking in Storm's greenhouse. Storm accuses Spider-Man of kidnapping her students, but he tells her that they were the ones who got kidnapped. Spider-Man finally reveals his mission to Storm. He tells her that Logan suspected one of the students of being a spy, and wanted Spider-Man's unbiased help to find them. Storm gives him the go-ahead to continue his mission. He has her trust now. Back in the present, Spider-Man and the kids reach the school, and are confronted by Beast and Brew. Beast challenges Spider-Man's class to science off at the school science fair the next day. Spider-Man accepts the challenge, and tells the kids that their project is going to be recreating Sauron's DNA analyzer to detect cancer. He makes Rockslide and Shark Girl captains, owing to the leadership skills the two of them displayed during the last couple of crises. Hellion is outraged that he isn't made captain, and conceals it poorly. Meanwhile, Phoenix tells Storm what she learnt about Spider-Man. She wants permission to read his mind to find out what his plan is. Storm doesn't tell her that she knows all about Spider-Man's plan, and says that breaking into someone's mind is not the X-Men way. Phoenix ignores Storm's counsel, and attempts to enter Spider-Man's psyche. His defenses are stronger than she expected, and she keeps getting blocked out. She suspects that the reason he's shielding his mind is because he's plotting something, and vows to find out what it is. Elsewhere, Spider-Man and his captains make teams. Glob is the last to get picked on Rockslide's team, and his self-worth takes a beating. They discover that No Girl is missing, and Glob goes off to find her. As he trudges along, wallowing in self-pity, he sees the door to Spider-Man's office lying open. He enters to find No Girl there, which he finds suspicious. Back at base camp, the two teams are hard at work, scrambling to finish the project. Glob approaches Rockslide, and asks him how he got himself made team captain. They both have a reputation of being big and stupid, and Glob wants to know how Rockslide changed that image. Rockslide tells him that he started applying himself to make Spider-Man like him. When Spider-Man acknowledged his ideas, it became easier for him to open up and share more of his ideas. He tells Glob that he can't expect people to care about what's inside him without giving him a reason to. The next day, Spidey and Beast's teams face off at the science fair. Beast and his students have harvested the power of BAMF to create a teleportation device, while Spider-Man and his students perfected their cancer DNA screening technology. Glob takes Spider-Man aside and tells him how he found No Girl sneaking around his office. Spider-Man says he's going to have a talk with her after the competition. Meanwhile, Phoenix makes use of all the distractions to enter Spider-Man's mind. However, she finds No Girl's consciousness, in full human form, guarding Spider-Man's thoughts. No Girl tells Phoenix that what she's doing is wrong, but Phoenix responds that she's doing this for the survival of all mutants. Phoenix and No Girl battle over Spider-Man's mind. Phoenix starts to gain the upper hand, and discovers that the mole they have been looking for all along is No Girl. She had been infiltrating Spider-Man's mind because she was paranoid that he was onto her. Phoenix reveals all of this, and No Girl, in a last-ditch attempt to hide the truth, wipes her memory. It's too late for No Girl, however, and Spider-Man takes her aside to interrogate her. But, at that moment, Beast turns on his machine. It is supposed to make a BAMF appear, but instead, seems to have summoned Venom. Something No Girl did has opened up a portal. Before anyone can respond, someone else appears. Deathbird, an old enemy of the X-Men, appears to be behind all of this. And that's how part 4 of Spider-Man and the X-Men ends. Join us next time, to find out how Spidey and the X-Men are going to deal with this, and if No Girl will ever find redemption for what she's done.